Hello, I'm Lauren Batista with Opal Group, and we're honored today to be able to host this exclusive fireside chat with His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, facilitated by Claudia Abate, founder of the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development. This session today was made possible through the sheer will and determination of one woman, Ms. Claudia Abate. Ms. Abate is a trusted advisor to world leaders. She is one of a handful of global actors that has extensive experience advising heads of state, heads of government, and sovereigns, often at the same time. Known as a leading champion of peace, Claudia's organization, the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development, just signed a historic agreement with the little G7+, 20 nations united in transitioning from fragility. Claudia is known as a pioneer that supports true country-owned and country-led development. She attributes her success to her strong personal and professional relationship with Prince Albert II, who inspired her to start the foundation and has been a steadfast patron ever since. Together, they have broken the barriers of traditional aid models and challenged the status quo. Claudia believes that all families can emulate the Grimaldi family by leaving a personal legacy, as can the corporations they lead. As High Patron of the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development, Prince Albert II is interviewed here in a fireside chat and will discuss the importance of creating family legacies in line with personal interests that impact fragile sectors of society through environmental protection, the promotion of women, and international development. Thank you for joining us, and I am now pleased to introduce Claudia Abate, who will lead the fireside chat with His Serene Highness Prince Albert II. Over to you, Claudia.
Your Serene Highness, on behalf of the Opal Group Family Office and Private Wealth Investment Forum, it is an honor to welcome you to this fireside chat. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to participate. So let's begin with the first question. As sovereign of a nation who's very active in the international community and also a family man, how do you make sense of these difficult times?
It is a great pleasure to be invited to spend time with you, albeit virtually. And I want to thank Claudia Abate of the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development for arranging this meeting. These are unprecedented times. The COVID-19 global pandemic has reminded us that we are not just citizens of one country defined by borders, but we are members of a shared humanity, deeply interconnected. For the first time, we, as global citizens, are united in fighting a common enemy, COVID-19. Individually and collectively, we have never faced such a collective threat which demands collective action. The good news, history demonstrates that from the worst of times emerges the best of the human spirit, that which strives to protect humanity through uncharted innovations. This is why we must invest our time and resources into protecting and promoting humanity as a whole, not just what is within our borders. I do believe in the concept of legacy, which should be adopted by families. If there is one thing that I hope to contribute to today's meeting, it would be to encourage every family to define their own individual legacy, that which will shape future generations, and invest in that vision.
Thank you for this meaningful introduction that I believe many can resonate with. Regarding some of your personal actions, can you share some information about the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation? What are its goals and latest initiatives?
I began my foundation in 2006 with a focus on environmental challenges, with a fight against climate change, water, and biodiversity issues. Yet infection diseases are on the rise, together with unprecedented levels of deforestation, overfishing, and biodiversity loss across the globe. To address these crucial challenges, I recently gathered leading philanthropists, decision makers, artists, and talents, great intellectual and scientific figures on September 24, 2020 for the Monte Carlo Gala for Planetary Health. Proceeds from the event are shared this year with the Princess Charlene Foundation and the Monaco Red Cross, and will provide crucial support for the Foundation's initiatives for planetary health, including the ocean, the earth, and humanity, the Foundation's Environmental Emergency Fund to support recent global catastrophes, sea level rise, the ice melt in the polar regions, and the glaciers accelerating the level of greenhouse gases, plastic pollution, the depletion of biodiversity on land and at sea, the destruction of natural habitats and forests, the spread of livestock diseases, and education of communities to prevent a return to business as usual following the pandemic.
Thank you for this comprehensive overview of your foundation. Your Serene Highness, you are also the High Patron of the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development, supporting the organization since its inception. Why is the FPCD important to your legacy, and what is the most significant impact you have seen in the foundation?
The world is now experiencing firsthand why organizations like the Foundation for Post-Conflict Development are so vitally important to the international landscape. I believe an investment into peace in one country is an investment into peace for all countries. Focused investments into health, education, gender equality make significant change to people in these countries. Investments into the economy make significant impact and ensure prolonged peace. I believe the tangible legacy of the FPCD is empowerment. Data shows an investment into women in fragile and conflict-affected nations is an investment into building peaceful nations. And peaceful nations benefit us all. Empowerment of women as the custodians of communities, empowerment of women as future leaders, and most importantly, empowerment of women as advocates of peace. Last year, the FPCD launched an award which bears my name. It is an innovative program. Women from fragile and conflict-affected nations and women from developing nations are awarded to come to the United Nations and share their experiences in order to take their place as future leaders for a more united and peaceful future. Furthermore, the Foundation is currently in discussions with the little G7+, but I will let the Foundation present and explain what are the forecasted actions in this project.
Your Serene Highness, thank you so much for participating in this fireside chat. As mentioned, we are currently in the discussions with the little G7+. This is a United Nations recognized organization of 21 fragile and conflict-affected countries, united in seeking collective peace-building and state-building solutions. Our ambitious vision is to take the FPCD's successful projects and roll them out in every country of the G7+. There is no doubt that building peaceful states is a sound investment. When the FPCD transitions communities out of fragility, the most extreme conditions of human suffering are alleviated, especially as regards to maternal and infant health and youth development. We strongly believe that this is a mission worthy of significant investment and an investment that creates true legacies for sustainable development. I would be delighted to answer any questions and provide more information in due course. Thank you so much to Opal Group's Abe Wellington and all those working behind the scenes to make this virtual conference a success in Monaco and New York. Thank you.